pro boxing fans here with none other than Jono Carroll. Jono, it's fight week, 3 days away. 3 days away, yeah. From fight night. How are you feeling?
Great, mate. Really excited for fight night. Usually, like it's only 2 days out when we have the press conference. I'm kind of happy that it's 3. You know, you get it all done and out of the way, and now we just get to sit back and enjoy, prepare mentally to go to war, and have fun. You know, this is all enjoyment to me. So I'm just here enjoying it, soaking it all up and absorbing it all. It's nice, it's fun.
It doesn't help when you get people like me chasing you down the corridor trying to get this interview.
It doesn't matter, mate, to be honest. I love people like yourself that ask questions you don't get, you know what I mean? Squeaky door gets the most oil, so mate, it's good. But the thing is as well, for me, the likes of yourself and stuff, yous are all getting me out there, getting my name out there. So I have to thank all yous and everyone with a camera. The more publicity for me, the better. I don't care, you know what I mean? I'm happy to help out always.
Thank you. Round 8, you said.
I don't know why I'm feeling. I'm just feeling it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because of some of the betting slips that I've been receiving. Everyone's like, round 8, we reckon round 8. I don't know. I'm just feeling it for whatever reason. Don't ask me why.
I watched your A Day in the Life of on the Matchroom Boxing YouTube channel. You said he's a one-dimensional fighter. Do you feel that he's just a come-forward fighter and with your skills you can easily sort of counter them? Yeah.
Do you know what? I kind of want, but at the same time, he's a smart one-dimensional fighter, so he can drag you into his fight, and because he's experienced, he can. You know, you need to be careful with experienced fighters. Even though he looks one-dimensional on the TV and stuff, he can change up his pace. Because he's slow and he pacey sometimes. Sometimes then he goes boom and jumps out with a big shot, and they can surprise a lot of people, and that's where he's got his knockouts. You know, because he doesn't throw that many shots. When he does throw, they're going to be powerful. They're going to be hard. So he can give you the false sense, I suppose, of the comfort, and then boom, he hits you with a big shot. So you just have to be on your ball, on the game all night long, and be smart and use your head and make sure my reflexes are good 24/7.
Jono, you've got a very fan-friendly style. When you went out to America for Tevin Farmer, I think you won a lot of fans over there. How hard is it yourself having this fan-friendly style, but also knowing that you might have to change your style for a certain opponent? You know, you might have to be a bit defensive to win a fight.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, look, them fans aren't coming home to my family. You know, it's me coming home to my family. I have to make sure that I have a good career, I have a long career, and I'm smart when I'm in there. I can't just be going to war every single fight. You know, I've had many fights where I just came out cut up. Like, I remember one fight I got like 6 stitches in this eye, 5 stitches in this, and like 6 staples in my head. You know, I won the fight. But I came out smashed up. Your man didn't have a cut. You know, so even though it's fan friendly, it's not always good for my family to see that. And I don't like my daughter see me smashed up sometimes either. You know, my daughter only went 3 last weekend, so I just don't like going home with cuts, and I can't even be the same affectionate dad that I always am when I go home to her, because I can't put it on my shoulders because the hands go on your face, you know, like the cuts, the stitches. So I just have to be careful. I just have to be smart. And I think I'm hitting the stage in my life and my career where it's not about other people. It's not about showing off to other people. I'm not the type of person that needs other people's approval to be happy and content with myself, you know. I think if you put your happiness in other people, I suppose, then they can always take it away from you. It's very quick to take it away from you. So, no, I don't really care that I'm fan-friendly. I like that I'm a fan-friendly kind of fighter, you know, and I love that. But at the same time, I don't need people's approval, because at the end of the day, they're not cashing my checks. I need to win this fight, and I need to do it smart, you know. So, it is what it is. I am fan-friendly when I need to be. But at the same time, I have got a lot of pressure, I suppose. People would call it pressure, but I strive off pressure. I deliberately put pressure on myself. A pressure to not show up, but to show my skills and to have an interest in fighting. At times, be exciting. You know, like I put a little bit of that pressure on myself, but only because it motivates me and it pushes me harder.
Talk about motivation. I wanted to ask you, what's your motivation for stepping into the ring? We know that boxing is such a grueling sport. You know, there's times where it's yourself in that ring at the end of the day. There's no one to back you up. It's going to be you versus that other man. What's the motivation for yourself?
For myself, really, the motivation is my family, you know. It's like I have to put food on the table. I'm not the only one kind of who works in my house. My missus has a few little side hustles that she does, but ultimately, at the end of the day, mine is the only legit, you know, money coming in that we can kind of count on. So for me, my family means everything to me. You know, I got a daughter who's 3. It was her birthday last weekend. I need to be providing all the everything, the parties, the food that gets put on the table, the roof over our head, I got a mortgage, you know, all these things, day-to-day things that people don't really see from boxers, you know. My family, I do everything for my family, but also I do it for myself. Boxing can be a very lonely, demanding sport, but my family is so supportive of me, and because they give me so much, I'm able to give them so much. There was times when my missus worked 2 jobs at the start of my career when I wasn't making good money, just so I could focus completely on boxing. And it's a really nice thing to be able to pay her back, and she doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to have these side hustles if she doesn't want it. She likes them because she likes to have her own money. She likes to have her own thing, you know. But at the same time, she worked 2 jobs, and I'll never forget that. So I'm always trying to give her the world, you know, and give my baby the world as well.
How much does it mean headlining a bill? Because we talk about it there, it's a very lonely sport. Not a lot of fighters earning this business. They have to. Some fighters have to work a second job. There's only a certain percentage of world fighters that actually earn solely from boxing.
Sure.
How much does it mean headlining fights? Meaning that you're going to get a good amount of the purse.
Yeah, do you know what? It's very important to get to this stage in your career. Many fighters don't even headline ever in their career, you know. It's very important, and I'm only to select probably 2-3% who even gets to this point. So I'm very grateful, I'm very happy, and like I said before, it's people like yourself who are giving me your time and giving me your platform to speak to the fans. And I have a real, people can connect with me because I'm such a down-to-earth, normal person, and I still joke, I still have a laugh, I still wind people up. I just have fun with the whole experience, you know. And yeah, it's just good. I think that's half the reason as well, because I'm so dedicated when I'm in the gym, and I work extremely hard, and I sacrifice so much to be as good a boxer as I can possibly be. And then at the same time, I'm fun, and I'm enjoyable and entertainment. So it works in my favour, you know.
One question on your fight. When you fought Tevin Farmer, there was a lot of winding up going on, but you guys went out straight after the fight.
Yeah.
You know, you went out to eat and stuff. Same thing going on with Scott Quigg?
Do you know what? A few people have asked me that, and I said, yeah, of course, 100%, mate, because that once that bell rings and the fight is finished, it's nothing but respect. Even when I spar people, I have the utmost respect for them, you know. Anyone that shares the ring, or any man that has the heart to get into the boxing ring in front of 30,000 fans or something, you have to take your hat off them, you know what I mean, and respect them. So I'll have nothing but respect for them, but at the same time, I heard another interviewer said to me, he said, hell fucking no. You know what I mean? So come on, grow up. You know what I mean? It's just silly, you know. At this stage, I'm a mature man. This is just business to me. Like I said, this is putting food on my table for my kids and my missus. So for me, I couldn't care less. I'm happy and privileged to be in the position that I'm in. But at the same time, there is no opponent for me. I'm my own opponent. I try to be the best fighter I can be, solely just because I do it for myself as well. You know, boxing is a very, like I said, lonely sport, but it's when you win, you get all the praise. I get all the praise. My missus doesn't get all the praise, even though behind every great man is a great woman. She's unbelievable behind the scenes. She's the one who does all my tickets. She's the one who does the T-shirts, just to take all the stress away from me. People don't see that. But so, you know what I mean? It goes hand in hand. There's a lot of people, a unit for a boxer to succeed. And I just think with the likes of MTK Global behind me, they are the best unit possible, because before I joined with MTK Global, I was ready to walk away from boxing. I was working doing 3 surgeries, 3 surgeons it's called. I was working on the ASB, taking all the blade and the trees away from the electricity. You know what I mean? The worst. It was a good steady job, and I had a baby on the way. So I was thinking, I can't do this job and box at the same time. It was a killer of a job. You know, I was wearing steel top boots, my legs were like jelly. It was just horrible. So if it wasn't for MTK, I think I'd walk away from the sport. I'd be gone. So I'm so thankful for them as well.
Final question, talk about MTK, and let's talk about MTK's biggest star, Tyson Fury.
Yes.
Went out last weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember when, but yeah.
Everyone knows.
But Tyson Fury went out to Las Vegas and put on one of the best performances by a British fighter out in America to gain the WBC and the Ring Magazine belt. Just talk to me about that. You've been in a world title fight, that all the eyes are on you. His was obviously a heavyweight fight, so there's a lot more eyes on him, but he performed. Just talk to me about that.
I spoke, Tyson has been over to Spain, trained in my gym many a times. I like Tyson, I like his mentality of the sport, and you know what, he's just such a positive man, and his mindset he's such a strong mindset, and I think the whole being depressed and stuff like that, it just made him stronger and made his mind stronger, and he knows he can overcome many situations. So getting in the boxing ring, to him, he has more demons on the outside of the ring than he does on the inside. So for him, when he's in the ring, that's freedom almost for him, because when you're in the ring and you're fighting someone like Deontay Wilder, who can knock you out in a minute, it's like you have to be solely focused on him. So I can relate a lot to Tyson Fury, because my man passed when I was 15 in a car crash. So when I was in the ring, it was always like, it was amazing feeling, because I didn't have that stress and that horrible feeling in my head that like you do the minute you stop, because you're solely focused on what's in front of you and you haven't got time to think, you know. So it's almost like the physical pain is way better than the mental pain. So I can relate to Tyson a lot. On the road he's gone down, and that's what makes me so mentally strong as well. So I just think, because of all the things he's overcome, even the losing weight and stuff like that, he knows he has no demon. If there's no demon inside, then there cannot be a demon outside, and that's a great saying, you know. It's something that everyone should look into and take on board for themselves, because life is tough. Life will throw many things at you, you know. And Tyson's just such a strong mentality. I knew he was going to do it. I've never ever doubted the man in my life, because I was the one that called it that he'd beat what's his name, Klitschko, when in Germany. I fought on the undercard, and I said it. Not a lot of people did, but I seen him in the press conference and the way he was speaking and how confident he was in himself. And half the time, confidence is key, you know. So if you don't want to quit, then who is anyone to tell you to quit? You know what I mean? He just pushes the boundaries all the time, and I just think he believes in himself so much that he never feels like he can lose a fight. He just always feels like he can win, you know. So it's very hard to beat a man that doesn't want to be beat. Tyson Fury, he won't be beat unless someone sparks him and keeps him down.
I'm going to keep this very quick. If Anthony Joshua beats Pulev, everyone wants to see that fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Who wins and why and how?
I just think Tyson Fury outboxes him. I don't think he stops him, but I definitely think he outboxes him. He could stop him, because if he stop Wilder, he can stop any man. I just think Tyson Fury, like I said, mentally can't be beaten, and unless Joshua puts him out of his misery and sparks him clean, it's the only way of beating Tyson Fury. And it's right, he's very underestimated. I've seen him, I've witnessed with my own two eyes. He's so natural, he just flows in there. He's such a big man, but he's very athletic and he's very fast, and he's a pleasure to watch. I love Tyson Fury. Even when people are like, that was a boring fight and this, I like his style, because I can appreciate the things that he's doing in there, the feints, the keeping your man thinking always. See, one thing with Tyson, because he's so long and he feints so much, he just keeps you mentally drained. You need to be switched on 24/7 with Tyson Fury. I just think he's a master-class boxer.
Jono, good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you.
No doubt we'll speak to you again.
It was the longest 2 minutes.
It was the longest 2 minutes, because I did say I'd take 2 minutes.
Take 2 minutes, mate.
Good luck on Saturday night, and I will speak to you very soon. Thank you very much.